They say a new day comes with newness, new beginning, new goals and plans and opportunity. But why does this day look like a continuation of yesterday? Why does the wound of yesterday feel so much deeper today? Why does the hurt from yesterday feels so much more painful today? Do we really heal from all of it the next day? You know how they say, karma will get at them. Well, I think there are some people that karma doesn't get back at. Or maybe we never become aware of it. You know how they also say, leave it out and let God be the judge of your enemies. Well, sometimes it feels like if God didn't judge well and we are not satisfied with it. There were times I used to think like that too, because obviously the offender went on to live his life unbothered, while I saw the offended carry the pain and guilt of being unable to let it go, hindering both the person spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Some hurts are really so great. It can leave a person stagnant for a long time. Pain has a way of changing us, but we can also use this pain and turn it on for our own glory. There were some persons who wronged us deliberately, intentionally, and even embarrassing, and they never looked back to apologize. As we continue to keep track of their life, we realize that they have moved on. They feel like they are doing so well. Well, so we think. And then we turn to God and we say, look at me, Lord. I've prayed, I've been a Christian. This person is not even a Christian sometimes. Why does it feel like their life seems better? God may tell you a lot of things if you genuinely seek Him. But one thing I know for sure He will tell you, like He told me, would be stop looking at them and start looking at me. Stop tracking their life, where they went to, what they're buying, and start looking at me. If you start looking at me, you would see what I'm doing for you. If we channel the energy that we are stressing regarding all of those people who have hurt us, and we just let it go, you would have been able to live your life, letting go and living life. Because if you keep looking at the problem, the pain, and the cause, how would you see the solution, the joy, and the healing that is coming? I remember I said to God, that's hard. And the Lord said back to me, that's why I sent the Holy Spirit, to make it easier. Some of us need to talk to God, learn how to process your pain with God, so He can give us the closure that we need and the strength to move on from the hurt that we feel. Let me share a story of someone I know who had a tragic experience. Lost her mom that night, called on her best friend to help her take the mom to the hospital. She got framed by that same best friend, lied to, resulting to the father disowning her. Even the fiancé left her for good. 8 months later, she got married to that same fiancé. She would never stop fussing about it, lamenting about how they made her life become nothing, and she kept tracking their own life. She followed them on all social media platforms. She was just, watching her pain grow and blaming them for her stagnation. You see, when you stay in your place of pain, not wanting to come out, you will never see the light. 5 years later, I visited her and realized that she was still in the same place of hurt. Pain has an aura. You don't need to see it. It smells out of you. The way you talk, your attitude, your action, the way you present your beliefs. You may dress up very nicely and still it will surface in your speech, in your response. If you tell such persons to give you an advice, it will never be from a place of healing and restoration. It will rather be from a place of bleeding and hurt. Such advice are usually dangerous for anyone to follow, because their own case may never be your own case. The truth is that a person who is still in a dark place may put it on every other person and every potential light that is coming their way. So my advice for you is to let it go and live your best life. God may not do anything to them, yes, but He will certainly do a lot on you. He will revamp you. He will turn your scars to become beautiful mark. The witheredness, the leaves, they will become beautiful sight and shade. He will make you live again. And if there's anything like revenge, that's the best way you can do it. That is, you go ahead and you live your best life. Not going back to that old spot, but being the best version of yourself. After 5 years, this sister finally allowed herself to heal. She deleted everything that kept track of all of her past, and she allowed herself to embrace newness. It has been 3 years since then, and her life is so much better. She started a new business and she's in a much more decent relationship. And the wedding bells are already ringing. Let this message be an inspiration to many who have experienced severe pain, that they should let it go and live their life. Like I said, God may not do anything to them because He's still expecting them to change and He's their Father, but He will certainly do a lot with you. God didn't forget you. He just wants you to allow Him make beauty with your ashes. He wants you to heal. Heal, my darling, heal. Because there is wonders awaiting your life.